Naked love. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I have become a sounding brass or a clanging cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I can remove mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, but have not love, it profits me nothing. Love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself, is not puffed up, does not behave rudely, does not seek its own, is not provoked, thinks no evil, does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. Whether there are prophecies, they will fail. Whether there are tongues, they will cease. Whether there is knowledge, it will all vanish away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect has come, then that which is in part will be done away. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. For now we see in the mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then I shall know, just as I also am known. And now abide faith, hope, love, these three. But the greatest of these is love. 1 Corinthians chapter 13. I have a lot to learn about love. Not sure if I'm in love with love, if I've ever been in love, or if I ever stopped loving her. Here I lay, between the sheets. Greater love had no man than this, that a man lay down his life. John 15:13.
Naked love. Naked love between the sheets, between the eyes mentally, between her thighs centerpiece, a sinner's peace, the death penalty, electrifying synergy. It's a thin line between love and lies, old enough to make you feel like you're at the peak of your prime, yet young enough that you reminisce on that unforgettable first time, behind enemy lines. We don't love with our hearts, we materialize with our minds. It was lust from the start that became trust over time. Somebody's lying. Cheers become tears, somebody's crying. Days become years, somebody's dying. The sum of all fears, the sum of two peers, two pair. Jack of hearts, queen of clubs. We play our cards like we play with love. Players club, king of diamonds. You thought it was an ace, sad face, low joker. You bet with your body, now you're stuck, poker. Winter hold, winter fold, what glitters is never gold. Her jelly rolled and you sold your soul. Be bold. The greatest love story ever told, like a fairy tale of old. The frog becomes a prince, the fool just becomes a toad. No yellow brick road. The heart is wicked, making the mind vivid. Love making explicit, sex sells, no solicit. Life and death lies where the lips said. The truth in disguise, you got it twisted. Surprised by her backside, so you kissed it. She made your pressure rise, and you done last 1 minute.
One. 1 plus 1 equals 1. When 1 becomes 2, that 1 is done. Who wants to be alone? No one. Yeah, you can do it on your own, but that's no fun. 1 me, 1 you, 1 us too soon. Your daughter, my son, your son, my moon. 1 bride, 1 groom, 1 pound, 1 ton, 1 kiss. Now it's too late to run. 1 aim, 1 gun at close range, 1 stun, 1 shot, 1 kill, 1 thought, 1 hopes it's real. 1 team, 1 dream, 1 mistake aboard mission. Without 1, that 1 is missing. 1 loss, 1 found, 1 blocks, 1 rebounds, 1 scores, 1 can't ignore. 1 struggle, the other 1 soars. Was it all 1 big lie? 1 must question. One can't deny, one disguise blessing that one divides. Down one lane, going 101 down a one way. One nightmare, finally one awakened. One realizes one heart is taken. One fights, one strays, one never quits, wishing that one would stay. All night one prays, it's like 101 against Penny Hardaway. One gets distracted, one fatal attraction, one wants to forget, so one falls into action. Now what was once one gets torn into two. One can only wonder what one is to do. One more time, one more chance. One continues to ask time and time again. But then there's another one. And it looks like that one is done. So one asks the other one, are you the one? Eden. He looked down on his prized possession, man, saying, whoa, the man, this is not good for my plan. He's gonna need a helping hand. He then reached inside of man, and now we have woman. So from a rib of a man, he manufactured woman. She'll bring out his best, but put him to the test. Then comes the stress, he's a real man, so impressed. He'll ignore the rest, cause she comes from his flesh. She'll follow his lead, she'll aim to please. No questions, just guarantees. She'll be all he needs, he'll be all she sees. Until the one comes to creep, gets in her ear to deceive. Now she second guesses all she believes, until she's weak in her knees. He loses his power to the one whom devours. She runs and hides, he blames and lies. He's no longer worthy, he must now get his hands dirty. He can't keep a job, so he kills and he robs. She watches and waits for a great escape. She packed up the kids for a new cat to live. She gets stuck in the zone, providing her own. He attempts to reconcile his home. She'll hide all the gripes and groans, telling him she's good with being alone, and that's now her crown and her throne. He gives up and gives in, temptation wins. Now Papa's a rolling stone. He's the father of the struggle, keeping man with trials and trouble. But just when he pushes man to his end, there's bloodshed and forgiveness of sins. Finally, man comes to a cross, taking the blame for what once was lost. He rescues her from the enemy recruit. Back to the garden, he's in pursuit. He leads his family, they follow suit. Now it's his voice in her saying, this time, I'll pick the fruit. With or without you,
legendary.
I'm gonna love you like I've lost you. Cause losing you is costing me, causing me to call on He. It all falls on me and I fall to my knees heavy. It's taking the God in me to even fathom what God sees. Fortune my God in her, I forgot about me. Fortunately, I'm fortunate. Less fortunate, unfortunately. Fragile like a fortune cookie, from a crust to being crushed. Now my fortune reads. Or does my fortune bleed? Stop torturing me, just light a torch to me. Let me burn with desire till I spit flames of fire. I'll be your sire. Still, I'll serve you. Those words burn truth. They said I didn't deserve you. I didn't curb you, I curved you. Like foreplay with firm play, my hands preserved you. Every crease, every crevice, every inch of me I invested. A gift people say I was blessed with. Now you wonder what the rest is. No rest with me when I'm contested. Soon you'll see who the best is. When ulterior motives come to question, my locomotive be requested. I'll wait. I'm losing weight, yet gaining faith. You say it's too late, I say it's true fate. You claim it was all fake, I won't entertain that debate. Try to run, you still can't escape. You can disappear, you still can't hide. Your truths are now lies, I can still see me in your eyes. With dark shades, I can only visualize, my vision's impaired. Yet my decision is clear, in prison for 100 years and I still feel you near. It's your voice in my ear. Whisper my name and I hear, I'm right here. Nightmares and fears keep you away. No more tears, so I went astray. In spite of pain so severe, I dream every day. You say, stay.
Legendary.
Now you're gone. Expectations can be louder than words. See, expectations without the waiting inspires a lack of patience in the making. And even at its greatest, it's just pacing and racing, trying to fit your face in the picture. So now you miss her, but you dissed her. And now all you hold on to is a lonely blank picture. Trying to see you for you and me for me wasn't how it was supposed to be. I was supposed to see myself in you, and your strengths were supposed to complement me. But see, I blame frugality, 'cause it only brought the fool out of me. Being cautious and holding on to all I had led me right into holding on to the past. I should have told you, even though I know you never asked. It would have relieved the stress before so many times crying to myself in my head, clean up this mess. 'Cause loving you became a chore. I didn't want it anymore. Could this unhappily ever after be all that we have in store? Maybe not, but now I'll never know. 'Cause as soon as you hit that door, I realized, and it sank in, that I pushed and pushed till I couldn't push you out anymore.
Deja vu. I can't promise you the world, but if you're willing to fly, I'll show you. If you ain't scared to die, I'll grow you. And it's okay to cry, it's your soul's fuel. He left you high and dry like tofu. I'm not trying to pry, I just want to know you. Don't ask me why I'm supposed to. No more sleepless nights, I'll hold you. I might sneak a fight just to mold you. If you can keep it tight, I'll unfold you. This time you got it right, just like I told you. I want to see you shine bright and maybe glow too. But will I make you my wife? Probably no, boo. Love's a beach. I ain't saying she a gold digger. No, she's a gold digger. Look at the bill of security. A nice bill for her security. She felt secure with me until she searched my insecurities. I tarnished my legacy, revealed my impurities. Staying was a question, while leaving was a surety. What once was a sure thing was just a front. Fading like a fake ring, fugazi. You can't persuade me, please let me be, me and my babies. Forever, my lady. Jodeci, do you believe in love, baby? I'm begging, please. Get off your knees, enough with the praying. If you can't see what I'm saying, well, peace, I'll leave. No need for me staying. Checkmate. You fell victim to the game she was playing. She dangled you by the strings and left you hanging. No need for complaining, no need for blaming. You don't like it, change it. Don't fight it, flame it. If you can't reunite, rearrange it. Know your worth, claim your turf. Should be 10 toes down, ready to hop on board in the surf. Watermelon, laying in the shade. No lemons, just lemonades. No limits, just let the sun bathe. With the sand at your feet, should be wet from the waves. I need to get away. To be continued. Let me capture you, not to keep you captive, but to be your captain. Exploring your land, I'll be the hunter, you'll be the scavenger. I'm not the average dude to make a pass at you, just like a class in school. I'll be a student of you, teach me your rules. I only break a few. No, I'm not rude, but I will be if you ask me to. And if you ask me to, I'll gladly do whatever you ask, and more than you ever knew. You never had anyone to compare me to, so between me and you, that ain't for me and you. If there's ever a me and you, I need you to be you and let me be me, and we can stay true. Just as sure as the sky is blue, you be the wind, I be the wings. I wanna fly with you. I know you wanna win the ring, I just refuse to lose. It may take a time or two, but I'm not blind to you, I see you shining through. But a diamond that's due is certified fireproof. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you move too soon, I might die with you. I wanna live forever, maybe rise with you. You can ride with me and even drive too. My life is a movie, pull up to the drive-thru. Just be that supporting role, so when the credits roll, the award goes to you. To be continued. Her, she's bliss. He has the whole world in his hands. Still he chose her to rebirth man. Our lives second chance to prevail at his plan. Wonder Woman. The common man will never understand. Her services stay on demand. She nourishes. Not only does she feed, she nurtures the water to his seed, Mother Nature. Assigned by our maker, from his rib he take her, then reverse history, embodying her as a curator, Christ our Savior. He saved her to make him. She brings life to the world, so dark and dim. Her life to this world, a virtuous wife to a world. Her vows, she hasn't forgotten them. Her smile, her style, her beauty flows like the now kaleidoscope, a cloud of hope when she collides with what coincides. The contents, dope. No coke, she copes, mesmerized by her mind, hypnotized by her hips, traumatized by her waistline. Excuse me while I take time. Better yet, never mind. No excuses, she won't waste time. She's not loose, she's elusive, exclusive, prime time on Dateline. Used to you, but in the right eye, she's a gold mine. Without her new sense, we be colorblind. She's the rainbow and the pot of gold. He'd be a nuisance to leave her behind.
Now I know. Not now doesn't mean not never. Now I see us holding hands while we're together. Joyous laughter and hopes I treasure. May my soul be with you forever. Because when I was found in those valleys of stormy weather, where wind speeds proceed like painful pleasure, my adrenaline regimens were on a tornado-sized measure. Survived an F5, though barely alive. And why? Just to rise, bearing a scarlet red letter? Recognizing this, I tossed myself into those shadows of death. The shame became my names. Drained, pained, chained, and stained. All up until you explained. You saw me, for who I really am. A woman, a lover, a nurturer of man. You took my hand and held it till I too could understand. Then we nailed it together on the cross that was made for me. The cross that bears all that I ever failed to be. The cross that like a magnet absorbs all debris. Because she is not who you called me to be. She is not on this same degree. You changed my trajectory, and you set me free from she.
Beat me pink. Beaten and battered, body bruised, bones shattered. Beat down, beat up, beat to the punch, beat too much. Beaten badly, why are you mad at me? You say you need love casually. I've given you just that, now I'm your casualty. You say you're gonna change, you claim I'm to blame. You're filled with so much pain, so you beat me just the same. Stressed out, got me searching for answers. Now I'm stressed out, they say that it's cancer. They seem to found a lump, I'm well aware. To me, just another bump, you're giving me plenty to spare. Thanks to you, I'm no chump, this cancer better beware. I am a survivor, a lover, not a fighter. With love, I'll fight her, cause love won't retire. I've been through the fire, broken and burned. I would've thought you learned. This ribbon, I've earned, so now it's my turn. In my faith, I'm secure, I am the cure. My heart remained pure through all I've endured. How can I be so sure? My scalp tells my story. His stripes went on before me. Enemy, you best ignore me. I now know it's for his glory. Beat me black, beat me blue. I'll bounce right back like you never knew. I'm a Pink Panther. No, we're not extinct. It's all in the hands of the great enhancer. I'm a lot stronger than you think. You beat me, but I'll beat cancer. Now beat your feet, cause you beat me pink. Love don't live here. I'd rather be homeless than heartless, cause home is where the heart is. But love don't pay bills, you lose the above when you focus on how you feel. It's not right, but it's real. I'm not always right, but I'm always real. Don't always fight, but I always will. You could be home every night and still not feel the plight of a cheap thrill. I'd rather be homeless than heartless, cause home is where the heart is. No love on these streets, no gloves, no mask. They rob and steal just to eat dead meat. Where you gonna sleep? It's hotter than the summer with no AC. It's the coldest winter ever and you ain't got your heat. Her late night stroll, she's on the creek. She's peeping you but being discreet. She sees you different so she thinks you're weak. Trick or treat, trick please, ain't no tricking me. I'd rather be homeless than heartless, cause home is where the heart is. Whether you failed the system or the system failed, they'd rather see you in jail. No money to make bail, no address for your mail, so who you gonna tell? Trying to get to heaven, going through hell. You can't trust a soul due to betrayal. Can't find a house unless it's for sale. Applications now from a troubled trail. It's so easy to get derailed. You just gotta step your game up. It's okay to use the rail. I'd rather be homeless than heartless, cause home is where the heart is. Before you ask me how I know this, I was homeless when I wrote this. Agape. No greater love that you lay down your life, not just for a husband or wife, but for friend or foe alike. Since the beginning of time, I've had you in mind. See, I am love and you are mine. You can search the world and still never find a love so genuine, a heart so divine. Don't intervene or even rewind. As sure as water was turned to wine, drink and be married, I'll carry you as my bride. I am the sun, I'll be your shine. No need to run, in me abide. For your life, they stretched me wide. For you to go free, I died from their cruelty. I was crucified. Your access to eternity, from ashes I rise. I'll be with you to the end, step by step, stride for stride. I'll never forget nor neglect. Believe in me, hold your best. Just as sure as the sun sets, we'll walk on water and night get wet. With righteousness, I'll protect your chest. Like vice grips between your breasts, I'll keep you close to my heart. I'll be your vest. You'll never be empty, in you I invest. With interest of plenty, I'll bring out your best.
So I pray. Chapter 31, Proverbs, verse 30. Tears were running down my eyes. I realized he would never forsake, betray, or hurt me. But it said that charm can really fool you, and beauty eventually fades. But a woman of God has a fear in her heart, and I read that she should be praised. Now this caught my mind. It turned blue my fire to trust in him and be saved. His love won't expire. No, it won't backfire. Which makes me clear on all blessings today. To live in the joy of the Lord, yes, forever, and to seek his holy face is to pray in the name of Christ Jesus together with those who know the way. So I pray.
Forever in my mind, only you. The pieces in my life go away with you. Mind, only you. The pieces in my life go away with you. Forever in my mind, only you. The pieces in my life go away with you.
Dear Mrs. Legacy, I honestly don't know where to begin. I suppose the best place to start is at my worst state of sin. I'd never cheat on my wife, but I cheated you out of life. I took your purpose for granted. Your ability to nurture is enchanted. I robbed you like a bandit, and your love for me became unplanted. My dark roots created rotten fruit. You chose not to air out my dirty laundry, but the air between us still became pollute. Ignorant to my arrogance, I found all the wrong things to do. You're right, I should have knew. Searching for the light blinded my view. I allowed the light of our life to die inside of you. So now inside of you, for me there is no room. I jumped the broom too quickly and then pulled the plug too soon. From a troubled youth I became immune. I failed to empathize and really feel what you went through. I can't apologize enough, but I no longer blame you. I am the fool. Now knowing the truth, I realized there was nothing we could do. I was a virus to your hard drive, too late to reboot. Shutting down was all you can do. Abort mission. Your portion ended, I forced you to question my commitment. And all I can do now is ask for forgiveness. Start the process of repenting and pray for the chance of re-amending. The fact that you're still willing to befriend me lets me see that I've been the enemy. A friend of me. All these years I portrayed to be everything for everybody instead of those really into me. This is the end of me. A new legacy must emerge. In true love I will submerge. Begging you to love me again, I must somehow appease the urge. This time I'll be more than words. Your heart's desires have been more than heard. Your truths hurt, but in all reality, your truths have set me free. Free to be all you ever thought me to be. Free to be everything my life has taught me to be. Free to love and be loved. Free to believe in the possibility that there still may be enough love left. Free to dream of you and me. Sincerely, me.
We are the Trill.